Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, as I promised, we'll do another look with this Byredo Bibliophilia eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to do a different kind of look. I feel more neutral or more wearable. And I do have the fourth holiday palette from Hourglass. It is available here in Sweden at Sephora Scandinavia. And this was the one that actually had the most of the shades from the past. I think it was nothing new. Also wanted to have the fourth holiday palette just for future reviews and to add it to my collection. It will be a full makeup look with new makeup releases that I bought in the past 2-3 months, let's say. So we are starting with the eyes as always, and last time I did a more warmer kind of makeup look, a more autumny one, and I have read your comments saying that this is actually a nice palette and they didn't increase the price, and it is very good quality. I agree with all this. I do like the quality in here. It is very nice. For me, instead of three reddish kind of eyeshadows in here, I would prefer to have like a khaki green, autumny khaki green, or something more autumny. These three are very similar in a way. I do like them, but it is just a color story preference. In the rest, I do like it. I do like the price also. It is now all the brands what I've seen has increased their prices for the holiday kits. Either they have the same prices but less products or less quantity, or the prices are usually up, and I think we are going to see a lot of rises in the prices of makeup, not only in the holidays. I've seen also in the holiday beauty box that I usually buy every year. And this year, actually, Lancome Beauty Box that I already posted a video on my YouTube channel kind of disappoint me in terms of how many products they have in full size. Usually I was buying those beauty box just for the skincare inside because I get like full size price, but this year they reduced the quantity in there. The price got up because here that beauty box retails for 2,000 corones at Kicks. So I know in UK it's like 90 pounds. Here it's almost double. And of course, if you are a member at Kicks and you have that voucher 20% off, you can get it 20% off. But if you are not, then you are buying like full price. So yeah, this is just a parenthesis for the makeup products in general. And I do agree with you, this is actually a great palette, and I don't want to see what these colors kind of can do on the eyes because these are more wearable. And I think if you don't have so many palettes, or even if you have, this is nice also for traveling, nice for everyday kind of use. You have all the colors in here, no fallout, they can easily blend on the eyes. Very nice and good quality eyeshadow palette with a nice mirror inside, and it is very well made. I don't think this will actually break if you are taking with you when you are traveling for the holidays, or just for no reason, let's say. So I will start by applying this shade actually all over the lid. And I already applied the primer from Petmograph that I always use. I do have oily lids, so me applying eyeshadow without eye primer, it's for nothing. It doesn't matter how good eyeshadow is. We'll build it up actually even more with this shade from here. Let's see. Okay, that is more like a shimmery. I will just play with the colors. It doesn't have to be in this order. I just want to see how they apply and look on the eyes. So this is a very simple one and done eyeshadow look. This is it's not shimmery, I will say more like a satiny kind of finish. I will just blend these two maroons from here. I'm using the same brush. This is Refire number 15. So usually day-to-day kind of makeup looks, I do this with the brushes, and this is actually very nice and fluffy. So I mix those browns and I'm going to blend them here on the out of corner. Very easy. Okay. So yeah, very kind of easy everyday makeup look, I will say, with this palette. I will take a clean brush and blend a little bit the edges. I will take the darkest brown from here, and this is more like a pointy brush, Sapphire number 3, and I will go with that close to the eyelash, and I'm also going to apply it down, and then I will take again those maroon shades, both of them, and blend them. So this is really easy, and you can see the change from here. Apply with that brown shade, and here without nothing. So you can keep it like this if you want it to be more lighter, if you are going to work, or I don't know, you want to be more discreet and subtle, and you can add that deeper brown just to increase the intensity, and then blend it really well with a more fluffy brush, a clean brush. I took it. Okay, I want to say that this look actually make me want this palette even more. I do like it very much. It is a very wearable, discreet, even like for work, this eye makeup look, and I do like it. No fallout as I'm looking to the camera, which is absolutely great. Really beautiful, this one. I will take this shimmer and apply it a little bit, and I will take it with a brush. I just want a more subtle kind of approach to it. Okay, and now you actually transform that work or more subtle look with a more sparkling one, just perfect for a night out. And as you can see, it did apply really stunning with a brush. This is Sapphire number 2. And I will apply the silvery from here, which is very sparkling. You take this shade with a finger and then swatch it. It almost look wet. So I do think this is very nice for if you want a more bold kind of makeup look. And even with a brush, you can see how much sparkling it is. It's more like a, not very good to describe this. Maybe it's more like a foiled kind of eyeshadow, but it does look really pretty. For the face, I'm going to use this Tom Ford Architecture Radiance Hydrating Foundation. I do have a video on my channel, and probably next week I'll do a comparison with the original one, Shade and Illuminate, half and half, and a wear test, because I've seen comments that you ask me which one it's like have more coverage, which one it's more like radiant. And honestly, I haven't worn that foundation for a while, so I could not tell, but I will do a video and maybe a wear test for sure, and to see how that will actually perform, and both of them perform on the face. So I'm going to apply this, and this I bought it in shade 3.5 Nude Ivory. So yeah, I took it for like a more winter shade because I do want to wear this. For the warmer days, I would not wear this foundation. For me, I do have like mixed. I'm oily here and then sometimes I'm dry, but for the winter times I think I will love this foundation. To be honest, I do like the finish of it. If you are wondering if this have like some fragrance in it, it does. It smells, it has a subtle fragrance. It's not a very powerful smell. If you don't smell it like intended, you barely feel it, but it is there. Now I'm going to set my foundation with a powder from Dior. This is a new one and I don't think I included it in any of my videos. This is Dior Forever Nude Radiant Filter. It's a light reflecting setting powder. I do like very much the packaging and the fact that it is not material and I can actually wipe it. I choose the shade 00 Luminescent, and this is the one. I have used it a little bit, and talking about the fragrance, the moment that you actually open this, you will feel a strong kind of fragrance scent. So I'm going to take this powder. This is a setting powder, so I'm going to take it and apply it all over the face, because after I want to take the Hourglass Horse palette and play it. So as I told you, if you have like the previous holiday palettes, You probably have all the shades. I had only 4 of them. 2 of them were missing, so I did wanted to have the palette also for the, I don't know, to have it in my collection, just for further reviews and everything. We do have in here a finishing powder, soft light, then a blush, which is Mode Exposure. Mode Exposure, it's actually a very well-known and loved blush. It is this one from here. It is available in multiple holiday palettes, and I think also as a single blush you can buy it individually. And then we have a highlighter, Supernatural Strobe Light. This one was missing from my collection. I don't have it. Now you'll be saying that anyway I don't use highlighters, but yeah, sometimes when they release palettes and if I don't want to buy a palette and I already have it in my collection, then maybe I will skip that one. We have 2 more blushes, Iridescent Coral and Iridescent Rosé, which are here again. I believe this one I had them also. And then a bronzer in Glistering Bronze Light, which I think actually this was missing. So I think these 2 were missing, and then the blushes and the powder, I did have it in my collection. So that being said, I believe I will start with some blush first, and I will take first, I think I will go for the lightest, just for you to see exactly maybe a little bit how this looks. So this is the, how this is called, Iridescent Coral. I will be applying this a little bit here. Yes, this I remember being one of my favorite. I will build actually a gradient. I will place timestamps if you don't want to see this palette or just want to see the eye makeup look. So this is a beautiful shade, and again I think this palette is intended for light up to medium skin tones. It is available only at Sephora, and I actually bought it. There is a website online from Denmark. It is called magazine.se. I will write here. That website actually sometimes have products before, if you are from Sweden of course, or from Denmark. If you are from Denmark, you can actually go directly to Sephora, but the website actually retails for Sephora also, so they are selling products that are sold out in Sephora. But yeah, enough talking. So this was Iridescent Coral, and then I will apply like gradient. I will take this rosé and I will place it a little bit higher. So as you can see, these have like pigment, and they look really nice. So even if you have these colors, these have like 12 months shelf life. If you don't want to use them after 1 year and you want to renew some shades, I think this is a nice opportunity to do it. However, my oldest palettes from Hourglass are performing really well. They don't smell bad, and usually I personally use powders more than the shelf life they have. I'm not saying for you to use it, I'm just explaining how I use it. So yeah, it's up to everyone to decide, but this is actually a nice palette. And now I remember that I actually ordered the a brush from this collection. This is, I believe, the Deer. Yeah, it is the Deer. I was thinking that this is going to be, I don't know, you can see here the difference. So this is actually more like a traverse size. I do however like this angle kind of brush instead of this ones, but the quality and the feeling overall, this feels very cheap. It doesn't feel like a 50 something dollars or euros. Overall feeling, this feels a little bit heavy, more luxurious. This feels like Hourglass. This is very lightweight. Now I haven't used it, so I'm actually going to take this palette and I'm going to use it. I think this one is actually nice for contouring here on the nose. If you take the bronzer, for example, let's say, and let me apply the bronzer. So yeah, I think this is nice for traveling, really pretty, and they do perform well. It's just the overall feeling when I actually did the unboxing, it felt not to be as luxurious as other brushes from Hourglass. but it is very practical. As you can see, I can apply like Mood Exposure, the blush from here. It is a very subtle purplish blush. It can be used also on a fair skin tone. It is very, very pretty. The most like beautiful everyday kind of blush. I'm not going to apply it. It's not going to work with this one, or maybe I can just take it and apply it a little bit, maybe on top of everything. Just blend this together. Now this is actually the way that I apply them. I'm just mixing the blushes from each palette, whatever I want, or a bronzer and a blush, and I will apply it. I think this is very nice for like contouring. And I will take with the same, I will take the bronzer, and the bronzer, I will say that it is a warmer one. So I don't mind. I do usually like to use more warmer kind of bronzers on me, but I know some people don't like them. So it's not a cool tone one, it's actually a more warmer one. Then I'm going to take the powder from here, which is a finishing powder. This will actually make everything look really, really good. It's not a setting powder, it is a finishing powder. So don't apply this just to set your makeup, because it will not do that. I'm just taking it with this Patmograph blush brush, and I'm just applying and then blending everything in place. The face is done. I do love it, I do like it. I'm very happy that I actually got this palette. I've seen here that it's Sephora Scandinavia, actually the Fox and the Swan palette, it is sold out. They are still available at Hourglass website, the 3 palette, and also if you want to customize them, you can customize all 4 like covers with 3 color inside, Deer, Fox and Swan. And the color theme for the whole palette, it is available only at Sephora in your country. So it is everywhere, it's not only USA, just for the fact. And I will have links in my description if you want to use them. As always, I will also put some discount codes, which are not mine. They are from some creators that I also watch here on YouTube. So if you want to use their codes to have 10% discount, I will link it down below. But yeah, this is the Hourglass palette and the look. I will apply some mascara also, and I apply a little bit of mascara from Sisley. This is in a black version. And for the lips, I'm actually going to use a more nude kind of lip, just the lipstick. This is not new, it was released last year. This is Rouge Dior Nude Touch in shade 200. This is a favorite of mine in terms of everyday kind of lipstick. It is a velvet formula. Very comfortable. It is just the perfect everyday kind of lipstick, and somehow I think it's going well with the makeup, and I do like very much the packaging, and I hope the new slimmer one will have this magnetic also. And just saying, if ever viewers watches my video or see this like feedback, I would prefer to have this magnetic closure in all the lipsticks from them. So this kind of ends my video with the new makeup. Again, I want to say that this palette, it is actually very, very good. The quality, it is really good. These eyeshadows are made in Italy. They blend very easy. It's almost like no effort in blending them, no fallout. They apply beautifully. You've seen how you can build and play with this color. You can mix and match depending of the look you want to create. And even the shimmery, more like shiny ones, let's say, they don't have fallout and they perform really well on the eyes. For me, I just wish it had, instead of 3 these red colors, to have an army green or a khaki green. It is just me, my personal choice. It doesn't affect how this eyeshadow performs on the eyes or how much good it is. The price is really good, and of course this is a limited edition, so if you still want this one or you want to buy it, you can find it at Byredo website and also some other retailers. I will link it down below if you want to use the links that I provide, thank you very much. And then the horse palette, this one didn't have any new shade. It is more suitable for light up to medium skin tones, and in my opinion it is a great everyday kind of shade. I do like it. I was missing two of the shades, the highlighter and the bronzer from here. The bronzer, it is a little bit warmer. Nude Exposure, one of my favorite blushes for everyday kind of use, a very subtle purplish shade. Depending on the swirling in here, it can be more or less intense. Because some people will write that shade is not exactly how it's looking on their palette. So these are actually unique just because of the swirling in here. So depending how much pigment you have, and like if you have more pigment and less of this more highlighter shade, that will be more intense. Yeah, so I do think it is a great palette. Again, this is available only at Sephora. You can customize the cover, choose the cover with the 3 existing shades at Hourglass, as I told you. I'm not going to repeat it. Again, link in my bio. So yeah, I do like very much this makeup look. It was a very easy kind of makeup look to achieve. This kind of ends my video. Thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments if you bought any of the Hourglass palette and which one you bought, and if you are going to or planning to buy the new Byredo Bibliophilia eyeshadow palette. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.